So today I'm going to be going through my entire Funko Pop collection right here. I have some other pops scattered around the room as well. This has been a video that's been requested. I did the movie room tour, so I already showed some of my pops in that video. And I have a complete Blu-ray collection as well, so I like doing collection videos just to kind of keep stock of what I'm at with pops and everything. Before I get into this though, make sure to hit that like button. It does help out. Comment your favorite Funko Pop that you own down below. And make sure to subscribe to that notification bell. So the first pop I have in this room is Thanos from Infinity War. He is not in his box. I don't have all my pops in their box. I know that's kind of sacrilegious to some people, but I just think this Thanos looks cooler outside the box. And then if you come down a little bit, I've got the movie pop. So the top row is Chief Brody, Quint, and Matt Hooper from the movie Jaws. I really like the detail on those pop figures. You come down, I got more Back to the Future pops with Doc and Marty. The one on the left is actually a Loot Crate exclusive that I found at FYE one time, so that's pretty cool. And right here, I've got Home Alone. There is Marv and Harry, and then in the middle is Kevin McAllister. Home Alone is my favorite Christmas movie of all time, one of my favorite movies of all time, so I gotta show my respect with these classic Home Alone pops. And then you come down, I got more Back to the Future pops. On the left is Doc Brown when Marty first approaches him in the 50s, and he's testing out that thing to try and read his mind. And then he's holding the draw design for the flux capacitor in his hand right there. In the middle, we've got Marty with a video camera before they first test out the DeLorean. And on the right is Doc Brown from the 2015 scene in Back to the Future Part 2. Honestly, this is one of my favorite sections of pops. It's just not as on display as the others. Then if you come down here, I've got Bloodsport from the Suicide Squad out of box. Captain America from Avengers Age of Ultron. The box was really damaged when I got that pop, so it's out of box. And on the right is Hulk from Endgame when he snaps. Really love that figure with the Iron Gauntlet. We now conquer the actual Funko Pop shelf. So on the top left, we've got Doctor Strange Supreme from What If. I think this is the coolest figurine from the What If collection. I really like the detail. You can see the purple under his eyes. It's a really cool figure. Then you come over here, I've got the Amazon exclusive Ahsoka from the Mandalorian with her white sabers and her hood on. This is one of the coolest Star Wars figures that I own. Coming over to the right, we have Hondo Ohnaka, who I know from the Clone Wars. Of course, she's in Rebels as well. But this is actually really cool because it has this exclusive Star Wars Landing 2019 Galaxy's Edge sticker that I got this actually at the Disney parks, so it's really cool. I like the park exclusives, and I'm going to show some more later at the end of this video that I don't have in this room, but I actually have some more park exclusives that I'm really big fan of. Over here, I've got a video game pop. I have Cal Kestis from Jedi Fallen Order. You can see he's got his lightsaber back there, and it's blue on the Funko Pop. This is the main character from Fallen Order. It's a really fun game, and it's one of the best video games I've ever played, honestly, just because I love the character so much and how you get to just explore this world. I'm so pumped for the sequel. Then next to that, we've got the Mandalorian with Grogu from Season 2 of The Mandalorian, the finale, when he is holding Grogu right before he leaves. The detail on this figure is insane. They get really impressive with, you know, the little baby Yoda and the facial features of Mando. And over here, I've got the common Mysterio pop from Far From Home. My girlfriend Cam actually has the unmasked and glow in the dark, so that's pretty cool, but I have the regular one. I really like the design. It's one of the cooler common Funko Pops. Coming down a level, I have Icarus from Eternals. This is the only Eternals figure that I have. I would love to get the Kingo one because he's actually probably my favorite Eternal, but I think Icarus is probably the best character from this movie, and I like the detail. I like the little streak in Richard Madden's hair in this movie. Coming over to the right, we've got Spider-Man from Homecoming, just the common suit. I really like that suit. It's one of the simplest Spider-Man pops out there. Over here, we have another park exclusive. This is actually from Avengers Campus out in Disneyland when I went out there to visit my boy Trevor from Film Geeks. But I got this after riding the Web Slingers ride. That's one of those little bots that you're trying to web up in the game, and that's Spider-Man. Another really cool Spidey figure that I own, so I have two Spidey figures next to each other. Peacemaker from the Suicide Squad. Also, he's got his own show going right now that I'm really digging, so it's really cool to own this figure because he's one of the best characters from that movie, and this show is actually really growing my appreciation for him as a character. So really cool to have this Peacemaker figure. I hope we get some actual pops from the show as well. If you come over here, you've got Bloodsport Unmasked, which is a Funko Shop exclusive. Now, Bloodsport's one of the better characters from this movie as well, and I have the regular Bloodsport in the glass shelf, but I like it a lot better with his mask off because there's just more detail. And he doesn't really wear his mask that much throughout the movie. So this is really the cooler figure, I think. And then coming over here, this is originally an FYE exclusive Avengers Endgame Thor Funko Pop. I had two at one point, but I sold one of them. And this is actually at the end battle when he suits up and he fights Thanos in Endgame. A lot of detail in this figure. He actually is wielding Stormbreaker. You can kind of see, if I get real close and come over here, you can see it a little bit in the left. The only flaw is, again, that the actual box covers up Stormbreaker, but he's wielding Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. But coming down a level, we've got a bunch of pop protectors, so there might be some glare. I apologize. This is the Year of the Shield Winter Soldier pop from Captain America the Winter Soldier. So much detail on that shield. You can see how it looks weathered worn down. I love the stickers on the box. This is one of my favorite pops I own, and it would be really cool to get that one autographed by Sebastian Stan. Coming over, I've got the Iron Man PX Previews exclusive Avengers Endgame pop that glows in the dark. It's him snapping at the end of Endgame, one of the most iconic moments in the MCU, and just one of the coolest detailed figures I own. If you can see right there, he's got his little gauntlet that he's snapping. And then over here, we have my favorite Funko Pop that I own. It's the Mark I Iron Man suit, 2018 Summer Convention exclusive. I found this at a Think Geek, which is like the off branch of GameStop. I picked it up on a whim in 2018. I didn't even really collect pops at the time, and I'm so happy to have it. It is the coolest suit. The first Iron Man is one of my favorite MCU movies, so it's great to own this one. So much detail there. Then over here, I've got Thor, another 2018 Summer Convention exclusive. He's missing his eye. This one glows in the dark. It is from Ragnarok. So much detail in this figure. One of the coolest pops that I own for sure. He's got the lightning around his fist as well. I just love, love, love this pop. Over here, I've got the Marvel Collector Core exclusive Captain America from the moment in Endgame when he wields Mjolnir. Iconic as hell. We all know it gives us chills every time, and I'm happy to own this pop. I think they released another common where he's wielding it as well, and it has some lightning. That one is pretty cool too. And over here I have another Endgame pop, a box lunch exclusive of Iron Man, where he's just got his common pose. At the time, this was the only Iron Man pop I owned aside from that Mark I, and then I expanded to the one of him snapping. But I just love his suit in this movie, so I had to get this pop. So next I have a Star Wars row. I've got Bo-Katan from the Clone Wars here. This is season 7 of the Clone Wars, the best season of Clone Wars in my opinion. And I just love the detail on this figure. Of course, she appears in both Rebels and The Mandalorian. This is just her pop from Clone Wars. Next, we've got Ahsoka from the Clone Wars, the earlier seasons, as she's got her green lightsabers. But she's one of the best characters in that show and all of Star Wars, so I had to have multiple of Ahsoka. Coming over here, I've got Darth Maul, who is, again, a great character who's expanded upon in the actual animated shows, both Rebels and Clone Wars. He doesn't get his due diligence in the movie Phantom Menace, but it is what it is. Love this character so much. I actually got to meet Sam Witwer on a whim at Disneyland. I approached him, one of the nicest dudes I've ever met. He took a picture. He talked about the Bad Batch and Rebels with me for a second, so he's a really cool dude. Shout out Sam Witwer for being the man. Hello there. We've got Obi-Wan Kenobi next. This is my favorite Star Wars character alongside Han Solo in his Clone Wars armor. Disney, if you're watching this, please give us flashbacks of Obi-Wan in the Obi-Wan show where he is wearing this armor with Anakin wearing his armor as well. That's all we need as fans. That's all we want. Over here, I have Boba Fett from The Mandalorian. I think this is a really cool detailed figure. I don't really love the Book of Boba Fett show. It's taken a while for me to get into it, but I like this pop a lot. He's got his blaster over there. Boba's a cool character, but I'm just not loving the show, to be honest with you. And over here, because I ran out of Star Wars pops, I actually have the Winter Soldier pop from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Just the common, the first one we ever got of it. It's a pretty cool outfit, and I like how he's jumping in the air. And on the bottom, I have another Marvel row. We've got Wanda and Vision from WandaVision in their Halloween costumes. The hype leading up to this episode was unreal, and the hype every week for WandaVision was unmatched, but unfortunately, the show is a bit of a letdown looking back on it. These are still cool pops, though. And over here, I have the Winter Soldier and Captain America from, I guess, Captain America and the Winter Soldier. I like this pop of Bucky better than the one I just showed where he's jumping in the air, just because I like that suit he's wearing in this one a little better. And it displays his arm a little better. And then over here, the new Captain America, he looks so clean in that suit. I have a Spirit jersey from Disney of that as well. It's one of my favorite looks, and the goggles just look so clean. Everything about this suit I love. Over here, I've got Red Guardian from Black Widow, one of the MVPs of that movie. David Harbour needs his own movie or show as Red Guardian. Maybe a show would work better, but I love how he's like just the opposite of Captain America. He's kind of a washed anti-Captain America, but he's so hilarious, and he's a great father figure to Natasha and Yelena. And over here, just like up here, I have the common Falcon pop from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is a decent pop. I like his Captain America suit a lot more. And then over here, I have this out-of-box, I guess, movie moment or TV show moment of Mando and the Child from the early episodes of The Mandalorian. Love the detail on this, and it's been in the background of my videos for some time now. So that does it for all my pops and my set. Now it's time to go to a room I never really show on the channel, my actual bedroom, and show you guys a few more pops. And if you're still watching, comment down below, #FunkoPop. So we're in my actual bedroom now, and this is a Haunted Mansion glow-in-the-dark Disney Park exclusive of Madame Leota. One of my favorite pops that I own. I have a little Disney section over here. This is just one of those pops. If you come right here, I have the Pirates of the Caribbean ride pop. I didn't get the glow-in-the-dark one that was an ECCC exclusive. That's always a long term to say, but I still like this a lot. I wanted to display it out of box. It's a Disney Parks exclusive as well. And my favorite ride at Disney is Splash Mountain, so I have the rare Splash Mountain ride pop that is out of box. I keep it in really good condition, and the box is also in good condition, so I'm not worried about that. And right here I have the 3-pack of Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, and Brer Bear. That is the 30th anniversary of Splash Mountain. It's a Disney Parks exclusive. Love this pop, and I love my little Disney pop section I have here. So those are all the Funko Pops that I own at this moment. I'm sure next year I will have a bigger collection. Some will be substituted off the shelf. There's always going to be new pops that I'm adding to the collection, especially once we get more No Way Home pops. the Batman pops. I'm going to be getting a ton of new pops to update the set this year. But I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. I love doing more laid-back vlog-style videos where I just get to hang out, kind of show my collection of Blu-rays or Funkos, whatever it may be. If you guys want to see like a tour of my actual bedroom, I can do that. I have a lot of Disney collectibles, Georgia football collectibles, so if you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button. Comment your favorite Funko Pop down below. And if you made it to the end, comment down below, #Funko. Stay tuned for more videos coming very soon. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.